Man loves me so much, and look what we built. We've built a beautiful life, and we have 2 healthy, beautiful children. If you haven't noticed, my husband's very, very handsome.
It's so fake. This can't be real.
Oh, he's such a great partner.
It sucks.
Are you joking? It's bad. This is terrible. You suck. You suck.
I feel that.
What? Stop. All of it is fake.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I don't like it. It's just talking nonsense. It's stupid.
I feel that every day in how supportive he's been. He's also a fox.
You're ugly.
It's weird, right? I get another lecture from you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh my gosh, I work so hard.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking idiot.
Meghan Markle is back in the spotlight, making waves with her emotional podcast appearances while still signing autographs with a royal title, no longer officially hers.
Look at all these photos about last night. ... Thank you, Beyonce and team, for an amazing concert and a very fun date night. All love, girl. She didn't invite you to the concert.
She wants all of the privileges that go along with an identity, but she doesn't want any of the responsibility. She doesn't want to do any of the work. She wants the tiara. She doesn't want the public.
Meanwhile, her staff continues to exit, adding fuel to ongoing speculations. Beyond the public displays of emotion and media buzz, there are whispers of lawsuits, criticism, and a growing pile of rumors hinting at a more complex story.
She used to be on
Was
Deal
he
or No
infiltrated?
Deal. Look, she was on Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, that's right. And then the wife convinces you to leave the royal family. Like, I'm out. I don't need you guys. Which is crazy, because don't you just get free money?
We want our privacy and safety, but we'll go be at Beyonce concerts and do whatever we want. Oh, look at him.
Some observers suggest she might embrace the moniker Duchess of Drama. One viral comment even joked about trusting an astronaut impersonator over Meghan's advice, harsh. But it captures the tone of public sentiment.
Open British markets for American companies. All that Britain demands in return is that we keep these 2.
No! No! I refuse! I'm sick of it! No, I don't want them. No, I don't want them. It's just, they are so ridiculed all over the place.
And it seems like that lady is a temptress. She's a siren. She's lured him into the rocks.
Recently, Meghan joined Jamie Kern-Lima, a self-made billionaire and motivational speaker, for a podcast centered on emotional authenticity. However, what listeners heard felt more like a rehearsed dialogue than a genuine exchange.
God, that hat. Oh, God. He's so hot. Look at him. Isn't Prince Harry? She bagged a fox. But look how nice is she. Pulling away from her lovely prince. It's so good. Who's filming this?
The host's delivery was awkward, and Meghan's demeanor lacked the natural authenticity listeners had hoped for.
And Meghan started accepting all these compliments. I know I'm great, aren't I?
During the episode, Meghan spoke with a trembling voice about the pressures she faces. Yet, some found the absence of visible tears or genuine emotion hard to reconcile.
She also is pretending that she's crying. We zoomed in just to see. There isn't a tear in sight. Dan, look at this. I invite the viewers to take a close-up look at this. Where's the tear?
The performance-like quality of the moment quickly became a talking point on social media. Critics referenced an old interview where Meghan humorously claimed she could cry on demand.
Now make yourself cry. Oh, I can do that so well. Oh my God, it's crazy. You're like, Meghan, 1 tear, left eye, go. Give me 3 seconds.
That resurfaced clip added to the skepticism, leaving many to question whether the podcast moment was heartfelt or staged.
The world, it's just, what has she been doing? Does she work? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I work so hard, and I appreciate what hard work looks like. I like working hard.
The beginning of that clip where she's like, oh my God, it's like, it's so inauthentic.
Just as discussions around the podcast were dying down, body language analyst Scott Rouse reignited interest.
Meghan, how are you? And are you okay?
That's so kind. I am. I'm better than okay. How are you?
That smile's a little bit over the top. And that single shoulder shrug she has, that usually indicates that person isn't very confident with their answer or their statement.
Rouse dissected her gestures and expressions, pointing out inconsistencies such as stiff body language and gestures that didn't align with her words. He noted that while Meghan's tone conveyed struggle, her face and body language showed little congruence, sparking further debate about the sincerity of her emotions.
I couldn't tell anyone who I was dating and he was keeping. So I think we were just on a letter basis.
Yeah.
This is fake. She knows exactly when that happened. The eye search she's got going on there, that's forced and faked, as is the facial expression.
Rouse's analysis reignited interest in Meghan, with the internet dissecting her every move. This included her claim about writing nightly emails to her children, a touching gesture in theory. But many felt it seemed more like a PR strategy than genuine parenting.
Created for the kids these email addresses that sort of like names again that you would never guess that I will give them at some point in their lives when they're older. But before I go to bed almost every night.
Meghan, my God, you get praise every day. Getting attention every day. You gotta praise yourself on Mother's Day? Really? It's all branding. Did you notice it? It's all branding to make herself look more relatable and mother.
Even small details were under scrutiny. A seemingly innocent image of a gift basket during the podcast, featuring a handwritten card, caused a stir. The card was signed Her Royal Highness, a title she's no longer authorized to use.
Viewers caught something instantly. The card was signed Her Royal Highness.
The agreement that was made did not remove the title. It restricted the way it was to be used. It was not to be used publicly. And she was giving a friend some strawberry jam that she made herself, and she wrote HRH, the Duchess of Sussex.
That oversight, or perhaps a deliberate nod, sparked backlash. Meghan relinquished her Royal Highness title after stepping back from royal duties. This slip led critics to accuse her of clinging to a past she officially left behind. Some supporters even admitted it was a misstep, while others labeled it a blatant contradiction.
Markle is now accused of breaking the agreement with the late Queen after podcast revelation.
I think if somebody gives you a gift, you can say, you know, so-and-so, my friend so-and-so gave me a present. Yeah. I don't feel like she needed to.
The controversy extended beyond public opinion, putting pressure on the monarchy. A recent poll revealed 97% of respondents believed King Charles should formally strip Meghan and Harry of their royal titles, a loud call for decisive action.
Compliments of HRH, which is Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex.
You made homemade strawberry jam. It's kind of like a doctor when you keep referring to them as doctor, like call me Susan. You know, like I would never refer to myself as Her Royal Highness.
Is it a bad look for Meghan to still refer to herself as a royal?
No, it's not.
There you are.
Because,
wake me up when you're done.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, reports suggest Prince William is less inclined to maintain the status quo. Insiders claim he's prepared to sever ties with the couple to protect the monarchy's integrity when he ascends the throne. The feud, once private, has turned into a global spectacle.
Comes out and gives this interview in which he not only says he doesn't know how long the king has left to live.
I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff.
Which the royal family was like, hey, let's not talk about the king's mortality because you don't know, specifically because the king has refused to speak to you since February 2024. Now that is over a year ago.
Harry's complaints about personal security for his family added to the drama. He criticized the royal institution for denying protection, yet expected them to foot the bill, request the palace denied, reinforcing the stance that stepping back from royal duties means relinquishing privileges.
Or Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton responded. They're done. They're done. William doesn't even want to hear Harry's name anymore. He's just kind of like, don't bring him up.
While Harry voiced his frustrations, Meghan attempted another rebrand. Her lifestyle venture, originally called American Riviera Orchard, was rebranded to As Ever.
How much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff. I would love reconciliation with my family. I've always, there's no point in continuing to fight anymore. As I said, life is precious.
If you are trying to reconcile with your family, if you are trying to make amends, you don't go on TV and blame them again. This is literally the last thing.
The rebrand faced immediate challenges, clashing with existing businesses using the same name. Additionally, the logo closely resembled a town's official coat of arms in Spain, igniting legal threats and further tarnishing the launch. Critics dismissed it as another attempt to attract attention.
Decided she didn't want to be a real princess because to be a real princess involves duty and responsibility, caring about other people. And so she just wanted to be a pretend princess in Hollywood, so she split her husband off from his royal family and then inked a $1 zillion deal with a bunch of media companies, and then all her projects.
While her products sold out quickly, it was attributed to limited stock rather than overwhelming demand.
I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood, it's a nickname for Santa Barbara, but it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area. And I've been waiting for a moment to share a name that I'd secured in 2022, and this is the moment. And it's called As Ever.
Adding to the chaos, a bath salt recipe Meghan shared on Netflix could lead to a $10 million lawsuit, ensuring her headlines remain as tumultuous as ever.
Relaunch has now descended into a farce, it would seem, because officials in the Spanish town of Mallorca have accused the Duchess of Sussex of copying its traditional coat of arms for the logo of her newly revamped
well, it's pretty close, isn't
luxury brand. It does look very, very close.
Robin Patrick, a Maryland resident, claims she followed Meghan's Netflix bath salt recipe, resulting in severe burns and ulcers. As a diabetic, she alleges that ingredients like arnica and Himalayan salt exacerbated her condition. She's now threatening to sue Meghan, Netflix, and Arcuo, escalating the situation from bad press to potential legal warfare.
I was reviewing her website in real time, doing my video. It said coming soon, but then like 5 minutes later we see that she put sold out.
Before Meghan Markle became the Duchess of Sussex, her early career and social connections sparked whispers online. One persistent rumor suggests she once participated in exclusive events on luxury yachts dubbed Yacht Girl gatherings hosted by the wealthy elite.
Meghan Markle fan has claimed the Duchess's homemade bath salt recipe left her with catastrophic burns and threatened to launch a £7 million lawsuit.
Though no concrete evidence has surfaced to substantiate these claims, they continue to fuel online speculation. Adding to the intrigue are allegations that Meghan had deeper knowledge of the royal family than she publicly admitted before meeting Prince Harry.
Robin has said she is willing to resolve the matter without legal action if a financial settlement is reached.
Despite her statements about being unfamiliar with the royals, old blog posts and accounts from acquaintances hint at a fascination with royal life. To skeptics, this suggests a carefully planned ascent rather than a serendipitous love story.
There's some speculation that she was on Epstein's yacht at one point in time. There was like photos with her and Prince Andrew way back in the day when she was like in her early 20s. Wow.
It is interesting how she's exposing her as a yacht girl, someone who was paid off by rich men to go and hang out.
As author Kirby Summers suggested that the then Meghan Markle likely spent time with Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein before she even met Prince Harry.
Listen, I brought Meghan Markle, whatever her name is, to my Deal or No Deal celebrity golf tournament. She was one of my Deal or No Deal girls that were, she was a caddy for all of
Markle, the only thing she found was a rich, famous husband.
The nearest thing Meghan Markle ever had to $1 billion idea was marrying a prince.
It was planned from the beginning. She denied being interested in the royal family, which she totally was. I know someone who knows the ex-husband who said she had a vision board with Prince Harry.
With the constant headlines, deals, and controversies, it's clear this story is no longer just about royalty. It's a case study in media strategy, brand building, and the shaping of public perception.
Who destroyed her in-laws' family, whose own family doesn't like her, whose the in-laws obviously don't like her, the public doesn't like her. She's stuck because she was an actress who became a real princess, who wants to be an actress again, but has to continue to pretend to be a real princess.
To imagine, at the beginning, everyone has like butterflies, and then we immediately went into the trenches together. Yeah. Right out of the gate, like 6 months into dating. So now 7 years later, when you have a little bit of breathing space.
I hear this all the time too from the Brits, like, what do Americans really think of Harry and Meghan? We despise.
Love them or question their motives, Meghan and Harry have undeniably transformed the royal narrative. Are they trailblazers rewriting the rules, or are they navigating a well-worn path with modern tactics? The debate rages on, inviting everyone to weigh in and keep the conversation alive.